Is it always good to be known as the photographer in the group? Let's talk about it. Hey, welcome to another video. In a couple of past videos, I've talked about how a little over a year ago I joined a local art league. And then this past year, beginning in January, I joined a camera club in the town a little bit north of me. Now our local art league has about 130 members, and we have a nice little gallery downtown in the town that I live in. We pay a pretty good rent for it, but we have a nice little gallery. We have 3 or 4 photographers in the group. We have a few people who make jewelry and sell it in the boutique in the gallery. And we have a few people who make sculptures that are well done. And of course, like any art league, you've got a variety of talent. But for the most part, these artists are very good. There's some very, very good painters in there. And they do sell some of their work. Not every month, but during the season, we have juried art contests. And one of the problems with it is, and they know it, even though they have a themed event, everybody's work gets thrown into the one contest. Meaning my photography goes into the same contest up against somebody who paints in oils or acrylics and someone who carves wood. We do pay for outside judges, and I think 1 month out of the year we have a Members' Choice Award. So I think about 8 months out of the year, maybe 9, we have juried contests. And since I've only been in it a little over a year, I think I've submitted to either 7 or 8 juried contests. 5 times I've put in my platinum palladium prints, which if you go back and look at some of my other videos, you'll see. And twice I put in color inkjet prints. I'm only telling you all this so that you'll have some context as to what my question is going to be to you. Now in those 7 or 8 times I put in, and the 5 times, maybe 6, but I think 5 times I put in the platinum palladium prints, I've won 2 ribbons. I haven't won first place, but I've won 2 ribbons competing against some very good artists. And I think it shows really that the platinum palladium prints do stand out. And when you have an outside judge who understands art, who comes in and looks at it, I've been surprised both times when I have won a ribbon, but it's nice to be acknowledged. Now because of that, and because I've gotten myself on the board there and I've become pretty involved in the gallery, a lot of the people there now know me, and they know my work and they ask questions about it and things like that. In the last month or so, I've now been asked to do different projects for people. And I haven't accepted one yet. One I will if it comes to fruition, and that is take a portrait of somebody so that one of the painters can paint it for them. In other words, it's of a family member and they don't want to have to sit for hours and hours, so they just want me to take the portrait and then hand it over to the artist and let them paint it. And that's fine. That's a no-brainer for me. I can handle that one. I was also asked at our last membership meeting, I think they were really just looking for advice more than anything else, but they wanted to know how to photograph stained glass. I've never photographed stained glass other than, in church windows in Europe, but as far as trying to photograph them for a website or something like that, I've never done that. So I gave them a little bit of advice, and they said, well, you think about it, and we'll go from there. Well, I have thought about it. I haven't done it. I don't know how I would do it. I would have to just try, I guess. And I've also been asked by 2 different people to do fashion photography, of which, again, I've never done. not necessarily comfortable even trying it. One has a pretty good idea of what they want to do, and for now I've turned them down, not because necessarily I'm afraid I couldn't do what they wanted to do. It's more, I'm not convinced they're doing it the way I would do it. They want natural light, but they're doing it at the wrong time of day, only because that's when they can get their models. I don't like the backgrounds they want to use because it's outdoors. And there are just things that I don't think it's going to come off very well. And I don't know that I want my name associated with that. And that's a big reason why at this point I've turned them down. Now, I was asked again by another person just the other day if I would do fashion photography again. Only this time they said, hey, you can do it any way you want. I want natural lighting as well. I want it outdoors. You pick the locations. You do everything the way you want to do it. And again, I said, but I haven't ever done that before. I've never worked with models. And he said, yeah, but they're models. They know what to do. You just kind of point them in the right direction and they'll do their thing. Again, all well and good, but I have never run into that. So I told him it's something I would consider, but if it doesn't come off right, my question to you is, because I know none of these people really want to pay me, and that's part of the reason why they're asking me. One offered a little bit of money, so it's not necessarily about the money for me. It's more a learning experience. Do I try something new? And if it fails, it's a learning experience and you tell them, hey, I warned you. Or do you do it and hope you do it? I mean, I intend to do a good job. It's not like, I'm not going to prepare. I'm going to try to be prepared. I have the gear to be able to do it. It's not a matter of equipment. I don't have studio lights, but I have reflectors and things like that where I could light up their face outdoors in natural light. And I have some ideas of some locations. But what would you do? Would you charge them? And then if it comes out terrible, your name's on the line? Do you do it for free and try to build a portfolio and get some experience, expand your horizons? Or do you just keep doing what you do and not worry about it? But I know I'm going to keep getting more of these offers to do different things for some people, other artists in the gallery. So again, my question is, what do I do? What do I do? What would you do? What have you done? Have you been in that position before? So I'm just really looking for some advice from you, and hopefully you'll offer some. So that's about it. I'll let you know in time what happens if I do any of these things. But even at the camera club, they asked me to come and do a talk about platinum palladium printing, which I'm going to do. That I can do. That's not really that difficult. I can do it. But I'm being asked to do all these things now because I'm being known for this platinum palladium printing and winning awards for it. Anyway, that's my question. That's it for the video. If you can help me out, I'd sure appreciate it. Please leave a comment. And until next time, take good care.